Hey, everybody.
Hey, welcome to Backstreet Boys Banter, or as we like to call it,
Triple B, because apparently just two B's weren't enough.
We're Erica and
Monica, two sisters who grew up blasting Backstreet Boys on our CD players, and we're finally living the dream.
We're starting a podcast about all things BSB.
This isn't just another fan show. We're bringing the laughs, the banter, the behind-the-scenes stories, and maybe even a little karaoke. You've been warned.
From iconic music videos to tour memories to the top 10 things you never knew about the boys. Nothing is off limits.
And here's the best part. We want to connect with you, the grown women and men who still know every lyric, every dance move, and every time Nick, AJ, Brian, Howie, and Kevin made you smile.
We even have a Facebook group where you can join the conversation. Just click the link in our show notes. So hit follow now because the Backstreet's not just back, they never left. And we're here to prove it, one episode at a time. Welcome back to the Backstreet Boys Banter podcast. I'm Erica.
And I'm Monica.
And we're welcoming you back to today's episode. And if this is your first time here, you are so lucky because we are going to talk about one of the most iconic fashion eras of all time during the Backstreet Boys era. Woohoo!
Yeah, I love anything with fashion. So,
and I brought another t-shirt to the game. I cleaned out my closet this past week. Well, I should say a quarter of my closet. And my closet's not that big, but I found the shirt. It's a black one.
I got you, right? Didn't I get you that one once for Christmas?
Got it for me? No, yes. I think we got this one in Vegas.
No, I ordered that one for you.
You ordered it for me? Anyway, yeah. I found it.
Remember V-neck? I think it's our birthday. It's our birthday. That's what I did. I ordered it for our birthdays.
Okay. Well, whatever. I found it.
Getting credit for this t-shirt.
I know. Anyway, I found it and I love it because it is a V-neck. Like you said, like the white one you're wearing, I felt like it's like a heavy t-shirt, isn't it? The one you're wearing?
It's heavy, but we got it all the way at the Sphere. So,
Yeah, it's the original. We didn't buy it online. So that one's hanging up in my other side of my closet. I haven't cleaned yet. My daughter comes in. She's like, I thought you said you cleaned your closet. And I'm like, well, this section, because I just didn't have time for the whole thing. But yeah, so just doing a little check-in today. Monica, how's life? It's been again, since the last time we recorded. Anything new?
Anything new? Nothing like
any life changes?
Life changes. Well, I lost my job this past week and it was kind of felt it coming, but it was a little more abrupt than I thought it was. Corporate America is what it is, and I know I'm not the only one out there. So if you're out there and you've lost your job, hang in there. It's this economy is just interesting and challenging. My biggest thing is reaching out to your network. Applying to jobs is very frustrating and just not sure where they're going. It's the ethernet of applications. So trying to bounce back pretty quickly, but yeah, it was kind of a challenging week this week, but you got to dig your heels in. I'm going to write a song about it, by the way. I don't know yet. It's going to about.
There's a plug for a new song right here.
What's that?
I said there's a little plug in there, but yeah, we'll be waiting for it. We can plug it in here when it's ready. Well, I am going to Mexico of all places.
Oh,
with some friends. I've been kind of, sometimes you just feel like, is this the right decision? With everything going on with the flights and all that stuff going on, I was like, do I go? Because I live.
Wait, hold on. What's going on with the flights? What's happening?
Oh my gosh. So because of the government shutdown, it's trickling into, flight air, traffic control, like TSA, like all that stuff. So they're canceling a bunch of flights. So there's a chance, like up until last minute, like my flight could be delayed. It could, what have you. So part of me was like, do I gamble? It's a total gamble. But I did just get an email today. This is from Southwest saying that your flight is not impacted. So I'm like, okay. So
when are you supposed to go?
This Wednesday to Sunday.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So, just go.
I know, I know.
That's cool. I didn't know. No, I'm in a bubble now. I don't, it's
You
good or
know,
bad. I'm not watching the news because it never does me any good or I don't know. Right now, I'm just like protect my energy right now. I don't, so
yeah.
this is good you told me. So,
So yeah, Mexico. I haven't been there in years. I don't know. I've
that's
never,
fun.
since I live in Florida, I feel like I live in a place that people go on vacation. So honestly, like it is actually, we were just watching a movie, my daughter and I, and it was an Adam
Mexico
Sandler.
is awesome.
Yeah,
It's,
I know, an Adam
expensive.
Sandler movie. And they were in Puerto Rico. But anyway, it was just like, oh, I kind of felt like, oh, I'm kind of glad made a decision to actually go. Hey, Winnie. So yeah, those are two life updates from us. And we're coming up in it's November when we're recording this. So, Thanksgiving, holidays, all that kind of stuff is all around the corner. But we got to take some time and escape reality here. And we're going to talk about some fashion. So, how about it? Monica's actually showing off her 90s choker. I don't have one. Actually, this I can make it a choker, but
No, yours
all,
is too fancy. No one had that. I mean,
all my
nice.
chokers are gone, long gone. But you had one, right?
This is
From
not like I didn't keep this since the 90s. This was something that was for a costume and I found it and I was like, oh, I'll just use this. I
It
almost
looks like
kind
a
of
collar,
called,
like a little kinky collar.
oh, no, it reminds me of like Avril Lavigne, like kind of like,
And it looks like it's for a dog leash. Like
no, don't go there. No,
it does. It looks like a hook though. It looks like a little ring.
I don't know. I know it was weird. It was for, anyway, it was supposed to be for a costume,
Is it
90s.
heavy?
No, it's super
Like,
light and super cheap,
oh,
cheapy cheap.
okay.
So that's the only kind of resemblance of 90s fashion that I had in my closet that I could find.
Well, there's so many, and we're gonna go through a bunch of different things, and you're gonna be like, if you're listening to this or watching this, you're gonna be like, I remember that. There's specific things here we're gonna talk about, and there were times where you just felt like, there's certain jeans, right? And the length of clothes was a huge thing. I totally remember that. I can't wait to dive in because there's some funny things I think that would usually happen when you would like wear certain clothes. Don't you agree, Monica?
Certain things would happen. What do you mean?
Yeah, just a lot of plumber's crack or
Oh, well,
like the
yeah.
lowest.
Okay.
Let's just get right into it. One of them was the low
Don't
waisted
tell me all
jean.
the good stuff.
Yeah, the
Oh,
low. Well, you're like, what? Well, plumber's crack was like big back then, right? Not intentionally.
not good stuff.
Hold
I
on,
don't
my
know why
dog.
it says good stuff. The whale? You mean the whale?
The whale.
I don't.
The,
I think it was more of the whale versus the plumber's crack because
the whale. What's the whale?
the whale when like girls will wear thongs and then you'd have the low rise.
Oh, is that what they
So
call the whale?
plumbers.
I
We
don't.
didn't have plumber's crack. Hopefully, it was
Well,
mostly
how is it a whale? I don't remember that.
whale is come on, like you're wearing the thong and it just looks like a whale. If you Google it, it's like a
Oh,
whale.
I'm gonna have to Google it now. What? I don't remember that.
Yeah, I know.
The whale.
Yeah.
Let me
Just
see.
Google whale and thong.
Whale thong 90s. Oh, how is that a whale though? I don't
I don't
understand.
know. I remember someone telling
Okay,
me,
those of
and
you who are okay.
okay.
This is, I mean,
Um,
yeah, look, Monica, I'm showing on the screen.
yeah,
How is that a whale?
I
Is that
don't
supposed to be
know.
like,
Oh, because the whale is like it's like the fin. It's like this. See the fin?
oh,
Everybody, we've unlocked the secret what the whale is. So there's actually like panties that have the whale
that's
image on them.
hilarious. But
So
that
compared
was
to what you
so,
have,
these are
there you go.
real thongs with
Yeah,
jeans.
yeah.
Hilarious. Okay, there you have it. If you didn't know or heard, that's the first time I heard that was called that way. I just remember it being like low-rise jeans and what do they call it? Like a lot of people would get tattoos in that area because it would always be shown, like the
Yeah.
tramp stamp.
Although I saw a girl the other day and it gave me a double take, and she purposely was showing her whale
What?
like
Someone was
all the
purposely
way
showing?
down. All the way down. She was wearing like I
One
feel
of
like
your
90s. Hmm?
Like at your gig? One of your
No,
gigs?
on the street, like outside my apartment. She's just like walking, and she was really done. Like she had extensions, she had nails, she had it all. Like, it was just
And that
like,
was popping out like almost like on purpose.
yes, yeah, you could tell she was doing it on purpose. And it almost reminded me, I don't know what because I was in the car and I was turning right, and I'm just, you're waiting for the light, and you're like, she was, I think it
Well, you live in the
really,
city, so I mean, I feel like you're going to see a little bit more extra
no,
there
but
than
you don't see that. I mean, you don't see like, I don't know, that stuck out, but she was wearing like probably pink, like my microphone
yeah.
jumpsuit, like a jumpsuit. Almost remind me of the 90s Juicy. You remember
Oh,
those Juicy
Couture.
velour
Yeah.
outfits?
That's another one. I mean, Juicy
Yeah.
Couture was huge.
Yeah, that was huge.
I
But it was
almost never
almost
did.
like that. Like she was trying to do that, but then she was doing the whale. I'm like, are you back in the 90s? But we didn't do the whale with the Juicy Couture. It was just like low rise jeans.
No,
So
Juicy
she's
Couture was
kind of changing it up.
it's back in style in a whole new twist. But that's not on our list, but that's definitely one, I remember that Juicy Couture, like you if you were wearing that, you were the, you know what,
Yeah.
like you were styling. I had like maybe at least one pair was like a olive green. Yeah, because that's all I could afford because they were like $100
Oh my
jumpsuits.
gosh. Yeah, back then that was like
That was
those
a lot
premium
for jumpsuit back then. So
for
I had this.
anything.
What's that?
I said for anything back then.
Oh yeah,
Like,
I don't remember how I got it. Like, but anyway, I must
see,
have saved. And so on top of the low rise jeans, there was also the flare jeans. Remember the flare jeans?
yes.
I got the apple bottom jeans. Remember that song?
I had a gig this weekend, and it was out in the suburbs. And this waitress, she had like a crop top. Crop tops, I guess, are it right now. She had the bell bottom jeans,
Oh
and it
yeah.
was a little. It had the flare, so it's like, and I told her, I'm like, I like your jeans. She's like, thank you. But it was like, yeah, they were like flared out.
I've
So
seen a lot of those. There's certain designers that are bringing that back. I don't
yeah,
necessarily like them. What I do like about, and I still have a pair, they fit so like
snug.
they're fitting like
Yeah,
around your waist. If you've got like a good, if you have a good fitted waist and then like a good pair that fits you well and fits your, backside, your booty well, and then it goes out. Like I kind of like them, but they're hard to breathe in, like because they're so
well, I
fitted.
think it's the fabric that makes the difference. Like you have to have
Yeah,
the
the pair I have
stretchy.
are stretchy, but you still like they come up here too. It's almost like a Steve Urkel.
I still like the low rise. I really sometimes the high. I know low rise is out, but it was just nice to have like your stomach free. you know,
It
it
was,
was
but
just
then it would hang out. Like I don't know. I have mixed feelings about that era because the underwear would always show it. I remember always hating that. Like, and some girls didn't obviously care.
I didn't care. I mean, I wasn't showing it like walking down the
If you
street,
had a
but
G-string, it would always pop out. Like you couldn't help it. It was just like that. Then you could tell
if
if
it
you,
did, it wasn't like that. I think when I saw this girl the other day, I was like, oh, we're back there. Like, before it was like everybody like was doing it, and it was
yeah.
like, okay,
But there was like no, they're like your zippers were like 2 inches long, like in the front because it was so low. It's like you didn't have to. I remember there's so many jeans I didn't even have to zip because I'm like, there's nothing to zip. You
yeah.
don't remember? Do you remember that?
Abercrombie was also big. I don't know if it is now or ever, but
What
I
part?
remember
The low rise?
Abercrombie, like their
Yeah.
jeans. I remember getting their low rise jeans
You used
because
to
they
work
were,
there, didn't you?
yeah,
In New York
out
when
of
you were in New York?
college, trying to find a job. So I'm, no shame. I was able to do retail, and um, they have fantastic clothes. Like they have the
The
quality.
quality, I love their quality to
Their
this
jeans.
day.
I still remember these low rise jeans, and they were Abercrombie, and they were just so soft, and they were low rise, and they were like the light color jean. Um, Now I think it's still dark. I think dark right now, right? Are people
I
doing
think
dark jeans?
so. I don't even wear jeans. I don't wear pants at all. Although we're going to get a cold front here in Florida on Tuesday. It's going to be like like low 40s, I think, on for a
Yeah,
low, like in the evening. So I'm like, ooh, I get to wear pants. It's I know it's getting chilly by you guys, but
it was a cold day in Chicago. But it's gonna go back to 50s, so
yeah.
we're down for that. But yeah, I
You guys
think
had your first snow too, right? Wasn't it snowing? I was
yeah,
watching
I
the
was
Bear
just
game.
more
Bears
like
game and it showed we're like, is it raining or is it snowing?
it was kind of a little bit of both, but it's not sticking. It was just kind of like flurry and then gone,
Yeah.
nothing. Nothing to make a snowman with. So, I guess so as far as like the clothing, um, I mean, there's also, did you want to go to the next?
Well, cargo pants. We're sticking to the
Gosh.
pants era. So cargo pants, I loved. Actually, when I cleaned out my closet this weekend, the little section, I still kept these green. You know, the green one, like they're like an army color green, and I still love them because they're lightweight and they still have a lot of pockets. I haven't worn them in years, but you know how sometimes you just can't let something go out of your closet. I
Yeah.
should have put them on. I should have since they
Well, I
are.
know, but you can't even see your pants. That's what I
I
was trying to
know.
look at everything. I didn't
Yeah.
have, I'm trying to think. Yeah,
And
as far
cargo
as,
skirts. I still have it from 25 years ago. It's so cute. And actually, it's from Abercrombie. It's a cargo
yeah, I
skirt.
know that one I actually parted ways with because I
You did,
remember
not me. I love it.
it's so short.
It's so sentimental, but I'm like, I still got it.
I know. I remember I was like, I'm not. Where am I going to wear it? I'm like, it's so short.
It is. It's
Um,
like you can't bend over. It's like, but I don't bend over. I
but
just,
again, I loved it. Again, I kept every. They were so expensive. You
I
buy
know.
like
And it's still
one
good
thing for 100
quality.
bucks.
I like it because it gets hot and I just wear that and tank top down here. And I'm like, anyway,
Yeah, but yeah, the cargo pants aren't they back again? Doesn't your daughter
I don't think
wear
they
them?
ever left. That's when you know we were like old. You're like, they're so, they're so old that they're back in style again, right?
I feel like they are because people are using the crop tops and the cargo. Like it reminds me of back in the 90s, it was like Gwen Stefani. Gwen Stefani's look was all about cargo. She wore the tight tank top.
And you don't need
I got
purses. That's what it's awesome. It's like you just throw all your stuff in the pockets. And I think they are. I was looking actually online for some holiday outfits and I did notice some cargo pants. So I don't think they're like a huge trend, but I think they're in, right? But they're not like totally like,
here.
why the heck are you wearing that?
So this was what I was thinking of when I think cargo pants. Like I think Gwen Stefani, and I loved Gwen Stefani, no doubt. You see,
Oh, yeah. Hers are a little businessy though, slouchy. I'm thinking of like
actually, they're not
Abercrombie
cargo.
style.
They're just cargo-y. But like here, here she's being like cargo pants, Converse
Yeah,
shoes.
I loved it. And I
Yeah.
feel like they were just so comfortable. I mean, you didn't have the low rise jeans, right? So I always like preferred that versus low rise jeans, to be honest, because
And the green was like staple, army green was,
yeah, the camouflage green.
or even just regular green. Um, are you talking about like camouflage with actual camouflage pattern?
I have both. I have just the green pants and then
Oh,
the camouflage skirt from Abercrombie.
I just love
And they're
green. I
still in my
love green.
closet.
Well, we'll have to do. We don't show the half, the bottom half, so we'll have to figure out something.
Yeah. All
So
right. What about you want to move on to our next, I guess, attire?
sure, which one?
You know, let's go to our, like signature tops and layering. So
Okay.
since we talked about the bottoms, let's talk about the tops. And if you're listening, think about that era and time. You know, for us, we were like in high school. That's where I'm thinking of because I feel like we had more control over what we could wear, what we could buy. You know, we were hustling, we were working at Big Apple Bagels. And even though we had to save so much to go to college, I remember some of my first paychecks going to 579. I remember that
I got five seven
just
nine or rave. Remember the rave?
the rave. Yeah. But 579, I still remember it. And I think I just took my whole paycheck. It was like my first or second paycheck. And I just, I loved it because everything was
Wet seal. What
coordinated.
about wet seal? Remember wet seal?
Oh, Wet Seal too. wet seal too, but 579
I
was
feel
in
like we
golf.
did more wet seal than 579. At least I remember wet seal. Remember wet
No,
seal was the
I thought they were anyway. I think they're both at the shopping mall where we live next to Golf Mill.
yes.
I
And
mean, of
then
course, we had to walk everywhere we had a car until later on. But tops. So let's talk about tops. I'm trying to remember. They weren't as like crazy as I feel like the bottoms were, as far as iconic. But I guess, baggy tees were in and layered tanks. Maybe it's like that, Avril Lavigne look like you're talking about.
well, I keep thinking Gwen Stefani because she was all about like the tight tank
Layering.
top and the baggy pants,
Hmm.
and yeah, Avril Lavigne was the same way. And the tank tops weren't like they were just simple, but the layering part, I think people layered them. I don't remember layering as much, but
I
I
know.
think like the musicians and stuff in pop culture they would a little bit. But yeah, I agree with you. I think it was more about the pants. And then, I would say, it would be like I love accessories and shoes.
Oh,
And I
that's
think
right. I think accessories were
I
a
think
big
accessories
part of
were
that era too. It still is, but the mini backpacks, that went on forever.
oh, that was forever.
Like,
That was amazing. That was
you
like, yes, you could put all your stuff in here and
and
be
yet were cool. And I feel like now it's like a little,
cool.
you notice that, and sometimes I do. I still have a black backpack in case I don't want to, purses are, I learned a long time ago, like, ladies, if you're over 40, don't carry a signature bag that's heavy because the leather itself, I sound so old saying this, but it really wrecked my posture. So I I still, style a bag every once in a while, but I always keep my bag super light. But
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, those backpacks were amazing. And it's like, I feel like they're back now. Like you go to concerts and stuff. Like I see them,
oh yeah, that's what
people.
I'm saying. I still rock it when I don't want to hold on to my purse because it can be so annoying. Oh, especially if you want to dance, right?
Oh,
Like,
forget about it.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think the accessories. So there's chokers. I mean,
Oh, the
earrings.
butterfly clips. I actually have a
Yeah.
clip in right now. I don't know if you call this a butterfly, but they were literally butterflies. And I remember buying like a headband that had the butterflies. You remember that?
Yeah. But I
Those
think there's
were
like the big claw one, aren't they? No.
no, the little
Oh.
ones. We'll have to look that up.
Oh.
Yeah, they're the tiny ones.
Oh, the
People with
teens.
the
Okay.
teeny tiny ones. Yeah, butterfly clips are tiny, not big.
Okay. I
And
was
platform sandals. I don't really remember platform sandals. Do you? That's what they say in the 90s, platform sandals.
platform sandals.
What did you
Yeah, they
wear?
were like your streetwalker shoes.
Streetwalker shoes. Oh yeah. The black ones, and they're so uncomfortable. I think all shoes
They were
from
like
90s
wooden. They were like made out of
clogs.
wood, and they were I think were they wedge looking, but they weren't wedges, weren't they
Very
high?
uncomfortable, but I do remember wearing those. I felt like so sexy in them. I was just like, but I can't really walk in them, but they're so cute.
Yeah, our mom. The reason they're called streetwalker is she would call them. She's like, those are streetwalker shoes, and we didn't even know what she meant. We're like, what do you mean streetwalker? And then so I guess she meant like hooker.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah, like, okay, mom. So remember we had to like, oh gosh, like, all
Don't wear this
right.
out of the house. But yeah, they were
But
heavy,
then remember our
uncomfortable.
friend. Remember our friend would always say, "Get your streetwalker shoes. Let's go."
Oh, are you talking about Kenya?
Yeah. Oh, it was just so funny because it's just like, who says that streetwalker?
I
Like it was just
know. Well, our mom would.
like, okay, let's get those streetwalker shoes. But yeah, I think there was, everyone we wore all those crazy shoes that were so bad for your feet. Like
I would never wear them now. And
I
actually,
have a
just
2 second rule. If they don't feel good, I'm like,
I did just
cut it
buy
out.
a pair of white boots for winter because they were on sale. Because I don't know if I'm going to come during Christmas. I'm just like, I have no boots. I feel like all my
Yeah.
boots are just, I don't know, just don't buy those things anymore down here. Anyway, so
But
yeah, anything else with accessories?
I mean, I think the shoes, the other part was like chunk. There's, I think they were saying like chunky shoes. Was that one like those? Oh, what do you
Chunky
call those?
sneakers, like Skechers, I guess. I mean, Skechers been around forever, but
What were
you
those
never.
shoes? They came back. They came like they were the Doc Martens. Weren't the Doc
Oh,
Martens?
that's right. Doc Martens were huge, and
Those
those
were
were
like
clunky shoes. And
so
never
heavy.
what
They were so heavy too. They were like
heavy. They weren't even good looking. We never wore those,
we didn't wear them either. I think they were
but we
like
saw a lot of people wear even the Doc Marten boots. Those were like combat boots, that kind of
yeah,
thing. Chunky. That was totally in, like the chunky boot for sure.
yeah. Yeah, we never took up that one, but we so many people did. I remember maybe because they were all so expensive and we didn't love it enough to like
Yeah,
invest in it. Those look so
it wasn't
big.
sexy. It was like,
Yeah, it was just very clunky. We were like we didn't buy into it, so but the other stuff we did. So, I would say I don't know. Do you want to go into like makeup and hair?
yeah, yes. I think, well, yeah, there was chunky highlights. I do remember that era. It was just like stripes almost like, I think I did it like when I had enough money later on to do it. Not in high school. We couldn't afford even highlights, but you did see a lot of people do that.
Yeah, and the guys did too. I think
Oh, the
guys
guys, yeah, frosted tips.
frosted tips. Oh my God. And they were so cute and hot when you saw a guy.
It was like the I mean, we're talking Backstreet Boys here, but Justin Timberlake had, like, I always think of his hair, the
I mean,
frosted.
Nick Carter had super blonde hair, but I wonder, did he have
No, but
frosted
it
tips?
wasn't like that, the tips, like Justin
Yeah, the
Timberlake, he had that
tips.
curly hair at the top.
Yeah.
But
And then the
yeah.
hair was always like the side hair. I'm kind of doing it now. Again, back in the 90s. It's like, it was like
Are you back in the
the one.
90s?
I mean, I'm still in the 90s. But no, I just like it because I don't like the parted center.
See,
You
I
know what I
like actually, this is kind of like a butterfly clip. I do that for volume because otherwise I feel like my hair just lays
Yeah, it
flat.
just that's the way I do it too. I don't, if you go to the center, it's just
Yeah, I agree.
so
We have fine hair, so if we don't do something
yeah.
with it, it'll totally just look like, I don't know, we've been sleeping.
It just yeah, you need to volumize it, mousse and all that stuff.
For
So
sure. What about
so I would
makeup?
say
Blue eyeshadow? Do you remember blue eyeshadow? That was like the 80s.
I don't remember that one, but I do remember frosted lip gloss. Like it was crazy lip gloss frost. The
You know what else?
frosted, remember like
The frosted, but
icing?
also the lip liner. Remember? And like that was like more like junior high, but it was like that maroon color. You had to have the liner and then you had to fill it in. Do you remember that?
Well, I think there were two. Yes, that one, and then there was that frosted, like super icy, light pink. Like if I put it on now, it'd be like
I have some actually here. Cup. It should but it's not from the 90s. Let me see. I
you
do
kept
here
it.
for
The
emergency.
frost, yeah, the frosted lip gloss. But I agree with you. The lip liner, I haven't used lip liner in the longest time,
No.
and that was huge, and it was like a maroonish. Wasn't it
Yeah.
like a
It
maroon?
was maroon. It was like I'm sure they just would sell out of that color. That's all they were. But yeah,
It was
I
like
have
the same color. No, that's not it.
this is
Let's
gloss.
see,
I
gloss. But I'm talking like
feel like I have a
it
shadow.
was. Oh, you're wearing.
Here, if I stand back, it's gonna make it really shiny. But
No, that's not. Listeners, you know what I'm talking about. The
okay,
frosted lip gloss. It's
I have to
it's
remember
like
that. I don't know.
it almost looks like caramel-ish. Um,
Caramelish? Okay.
hold
Yeah,
on.
you look for that
Here you
because
go. Here. So Christina Aguilera, perfect example. You see
oh
how
yeah,
it's
so
like
she has that maroon color, and on top of that, it's the frosted lip.
the
Oh,
frosted.
okay, now I kind of remember that.
It was just super light. It's
Yeah,
probably
like
coming. Oh, there's
like an icy
Milton had
frosted.
it. Uh, oh, here, yeah, the frosted lip combo. I guess there's one with Mariah Carey. and brandy. So there is that one, yeah. So it was just like there's a combo. There was one with that, but then you put the frosted over the lip liner and the lipstick, and it was like three things. You see that?
Yeah. Yeah. So listeners, which one were you? Frosty or maroon? Lip
90s
liner.
brown lips. That's what they're saying. The
Brown lips.
brown,
Yeah.
that's what they're saying. So Cindy Crawford. I don't know if you see
Yeah.
this,
That went on for years. I just feel like it was because,
but it was that brown. It's like I don't ever wear brown because of my complexion.
yeah.
Even Britney Spears had brown. Like it was so funny. We all wore brown, like
I don't feel like
lipstick.
we have that. I mean, are we that old? We're not in tune with the trend. Like, I don't know what is the trend now. I don't feel like it's as big of a
Now it's
deal.
like getting injections and stuff like that.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
know. It's like forget
that's what we're
makeup. We
in the
want
era.
we want like plumpness, real plumpness. But also it just brings me back to the era when we're talking about that lipstick. The scent of the raspberry from Bath and Body Works.
That's
Wasn't it
crazy.
raspberry something? What was it
That was
called?
like raspberry
But that smell was iconic. Like you could not walk down the hallways without smelling it. Every girl had it
in
in
the
the gym.
locker room. I
Yeah,
remember
locker
being like,
rooms. I
give
know.
me
And
some of that.
it's like that fake scented, right? Like, as we've gotten older, I feel like I love like real essential oils, like real good perfume oils, but that stuff was so like cheap smelling now that you think about it. It's like, ugh, you know.
But it was better than nothing. I mean, the Bath and Body Works that was like, here it
Yeah.
is.
I mean, it was affordable, so and it
The
smelled
sun
sweet.
ripened raspberry body splash. That's what it was.
Raspberry 90s. Hold on.
Here
Bath.
it was this
I remember like the bottle, like it was yesterday, but I can't. Where is it?
moisturizing aloe vera. Hold on, it's being weird.
Oh yeah, sun ripened raspberry body splash.
Sun ripened. It's $40 on eBay right now.
Oh, it's on Mercari. I was
Buy it.
looking at. Yeah.
$40.
Yeah.
That's not how much it
So it's
was.
probably because they don't make it anymore. I'm assuming.
Probably someone kept it and is now selling it best offer.
90s packaging.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
$40 for Bath and Body Spray. 7 people viewed it in
Probably,
the last 24
I
hours.
bet it doesn't even smell. Like, doesn't that stuff expire at some point?
No,
I think so. It's not
I
as
don't.
like strong unless it's never been opened.
I mean,
I'm assuming, but
like Twinkies, I don't think it expires. It's like, it's like it's chemicals. I don't think.
yeah, as long as it's not under
Anyway,
heat.
if anyone has that sun ripened raspberry, let us know if you have it and how long it
And
lasts.
if you're still using it, I wonder
And if
if
you
they
want to
like
buy it on eBay, it is available for $40.
and Mercari. Mercari's selling it too.
Yeah.
So,
And so yeah, that was a good point. Like the smells. What else? The smells. CK. I
oh
feel
yeah,
like CK is
CK. I
big.
never liked that smell, and I know it was so popular because it was quote unisex, but it was such a strong, like your
I
eyes would
liked it.
like light up.
Cool water. Cool
What?
water. Remember all the guys, if the guy said cool water, were like, I like you.
I still love that smell. It's such a
I was
good
like,
smell.
oh, he's so handsome. If he were like, it
I
made
know,
him
even if he's ugly, you're like, oh my God, you smell good.
I have a crush on him. Like, how did I have a crush on him? Like, oh, because he wore cool water.
It is amazing how scents could like help with that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, those were, I think yeah, I think you're right about the Bath Body, CK, cool water. Those are what I remember. I don't remember any other
Yeah,
one.
and a little bit of sunflower. I still like that perfume. Do you remember
I
sunflower?
never liked that one.
I
I
did. I
I
love it.
didn't.
I saw it
It
at
felt
like
like
TJ Maxx a few years ago and I bought it and I am like, oh, sometimes you just want the smell because it reminds me of that time. It takes you back. And I never had it that time, but I remember I wanted it and I couldn't afford it. And I was like, it was like 20 bucks at TJ Maxx. I was like, this is so cheap.
yeah. So
Relived.
I think I don't know if we want to speaking of Backstreet Boys, but like so like that's they about going to concerts. I mean, we didn't have the luxury of going to all the concerts, but it's just I think us going to the Sphere and going to the Sphere, which I'm so grateful for. Erica bought us tickets for the Sphere in February. Like maybe we should rock out with a backpack and go all 90s. retro. I think they're kind of funny,
Yeah.
you know?
We could do a choker. Yeah, we can get some chokers
Yeah.
and
We'll have to make it like maybe we can modernize it. No whales at this one though. Too many people. We can't risk that.
well, then we'd have wear low rise jeans. So funny. I'm
We
sure
can
we
do
could find some.
cargo
Oh,
pants,
I like cargo pants. I could do that. White cargo. Those are
and then
comfortable and they're like
practical. We can put
warm.
so many things in those pockets.
I know, no purse.
We,
Like,
we,
check my pockets. No, well, I do have a clear bag, but it is nice just to put like, yeah, maybe let's look into that. Some white cargo pants. Because the weather, I don't know what's going to be like in February in
or white
Vegas.
cargo.
What?
White cargo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
And I actually just bought a white faux vest. And then I'm like, I was going to wear it for the holidays. Then I'm like, oh, I'm going to wear it for Backstreet Boys. So white faux, I'll have to send it to you. Maybe you can look at that too. Maybe we can
Yeah,
just
I love
go
anything faux. Faux.
twinsy. Yeah.
Faux. I love faux anything. I just wore one today. It's like faux.
A vest?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
could
See, I
go.
don't have any faux anything.
Good.
So,
I'll go get it. Oh, this is my go-to. But I have like three vests. This is my. It's very neutral, you know.
oh, yeah, that's perfect for like this time of
I
year.
don't know what faux whatever it is, but it's. So I wore it today, and it's just great to layer it on. But if you
Yeah.
have a white one, that would be cool.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
anyway,
yeah.
but I think
So
I
that's our
think
next
that's
plans.
really yes.
Planning for the 90s. Because, yeah.
Bring back the 90s. And the 90s is already back, like we were talking about. It's like people are wearing this stuff. It's just maybe you're doing it slightly different. I don't know how, but
Yeah. I
like,
think all this stuff comes back for the most part. But the hair, I
yep,
think, is something that really hasn't come back. I don't know. Chunky highlights, frosted tips. I think now the hair is, I don't know. I think
it
I
is.
saw a lot of girls with like red. I felt like red has been kind of coming back. But
I think people are going short too, aren't they?
I think so. I don't know. I can't do the short. I
I know. I always think about it, and I'm like, but then I can't like have any fun with it, like curl and all that stuff.
thought about going like platinum blonde just for fun because I saw a girl the other day. I'm
It's
like,
so hard
oh,
to upkeep.
it
It's so
is. And I'm like, that's why I went here because that way I can manage it a little bit better. The red sounds kind of cool too. I'm just like, ooh, little fiery red ball, you know?
You remember I did pink during COVID. I did all
Oh
these.
God, I hated your hair when it was pink.
Oh, I loved it. I had so many
It
versions
just
of
looks
pink.
so washed out, right? You have to, that's another upkeep, right? It's like you gotta like, otherwise it just looks like,
Yeah, I mean, I did it because I did it myself, of course, and then that was like rocker pink, like magenta pink, and then I finally went to a hairdresser when I was able to go, and I got like baby gum pink, which was so cool. It was like actually I really liked it. It's good with light hair color, with
yeah.
our
But don't you have to go like every 3 weeks or something because it just
yeah,
washes out?
or yeah, you just don't wash it as much because but it was so cool and it's expensive because you're just like they're making it so it's not just one pink. You're kind of blending it, and when you have
Yeah.
pink, it's just pink to make
Just
it look.
yeah, I would just get a clip on next time. I'm just kidding.
It was COVID. I was like, I'm doing it. I was like literally went to like Ulta, and it was like a non-toxic.
Oh, I think a lot of people did that. I remember I
Yeah,
did
it was
that
just
for
like
my
the time to
daughter.
do it. Who did that during COVID? I didn't even do like something like that for your
That's
hair
true. I did
or
that with Belle. Belle like they did have one in Ulta that was or Sephora that was kind of a light semi-permanent. You could do it yourself. So I
yeah,
remember
I
doing
did.
that there.
I did go a little off the rails on that because I would do like bathroom theater. If you go to my
Bathroom
my
theater.
YouTube,
Oh,
I was
that's all
doing
we
like
had, right? I mean, all you had was just the place you lived at for the most part for a
yeah, I
while.
was doing
So
cover songs in my bathroom and pretending like the curtain was like the curtain, like a shower
I
curtain.
know,
Like
I do remember that.
my friends, my friend Jimmy, my guitarist, he's like, Are you all right? He's like, dude, I gotta call her. He's like, I think she's losing it. So what
Yeah,
do you mean? How are we not losing it? Like, at least I'm being productive in my
right.
bathroom.
Yeah, you're giving people entertainment too. I mean, that's what social media was good for. It's like that's
Oh
all.
my
Again, it was
God.
another one of those things all we had. I mean, people were entertaining from home. Even like big TV shows were, you gotta to see the life of people that you normally wouldn't. It was kind of, yeah. And from that perspective, I thought it was pretty cool. You're like, oh my God, there's um Jimmy Kimmel. Like I remember like watching his show and he was just like with his daughters and it was just it was an interesting time. That's all I gotta say.
Weird. Hopefully we never have to go there. But yeah, so I would say like the hair wasn't that crazy. It's not like 80s hair, right? I think the 80s hair is really pronounced. Maybe it's not like it sounds like every era has its own, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I agree. I think, well, also 90s was that the time when there was like, for the guys, they had a lot of baggy pants, like
Oh, I
Gerbo and that.
consider
I
both.
hated that stuff. I'm like, that is not even sexy. Like, looks like you took a dookie in your pants,
No, I
Like,
talk about underwear. They had their underwear showing up, and it was like
it was just so, like, gangster. It's just, I don't know. So, but yeah, you're
sloppy.
right. 80s. I always like secretly wished we were just a few years older just because the rock the rock concerts and the hair and because like now when you listen to music I'm like oh my gosh this is so fun we
Yeah.
were younger in the
We-
80s so we couldn't do concerts
yeah.
and stuff like that but you know
Yeah, I always wished if you had to pick, it's a question to ask out there to listeners, what era would you want based on like music, fashion? What
yeah
would you pick?
totally would go to 80s
I think
and
80s too. I
go
think the
to
music is
like a Def Leppard
phenomenal.
concert or in their era like when they were like at their peak.
Yeah, between rock and then you got Madonna and you've got the girls
Michael
with their
Jackson.
they had their hair all the way up to here. Like
Yeah. Oh yeah, Madonna
how
would have
fun
been
would
really
it be?
cool
They
to
would have to
watch
like
too.
tease it, you know, all the hairspray in the world, the
Aqua,
Aquanet.
I do. I do remember when we were in like younger when we were younger in Catholic school. I do remember smelling hairspray in the girls' bathroom
Yeah,
because the girls would always. That's the only thing that you could do in a private school, right? You couldn't change your clothes, but you could do your hair. I think there was still a rule on the hair, but you could still rock the bangs, and I do remember that.
I remember those bangs. Like some
Yeah.
people like
I did it. I did a little bit. I remember I had it like up, and I'm like, I don't know. I was like,
you and the bangs when you were like 5, you cut him like
yeah,
zig.
because they were in my face and our mom didn't have time to take us to the hair salon, so I cut myself.
So she turned around and it was just like
Like
zigzag.
done. I didn't care. I was so annoyed. I was like, I can't see. And
And then it was picture, wasn't it like picture day? And it was in the picture day. I think that's why it was so funny because it was like you can't grow bangs, and
yeah,
I
who
think
knows?
didn't you have like we should go look back at the photos.
Yeah,
I think it was. Yeah, you did. We'll have to find that.
yeah.
It
Go find
was
it and
like I think
post
that's
it.
why you did it. You did it for picture day. You wanted it for picture day.
No, I didn't. I
Yes.
did it because I couldn't see and I was so annoyed by it. So yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway, we
I'm
had to
like
take care of
90%
ourselves a lot. We
positive.
just had to fend for ourselves. I mean, what do they call that lock key kids where you just kind of come home and Monica and I
Latchkey.
would always just make our own food. We're like, oh, cream cheese and crackers. Like we didn't know what we were doing. We're like, here you go. It was so good. Horrible for you, but we thought it was the best thing.
Horrible. I mean,
Cream cheese and Ritz
crackers,
crackers. Oh my gosh. I would never give that to my
I
daughter.
mean, not now, but as a kid,
Oh
kids,
yeah. I mean, it was fast. It was easy. We could do it. The other thing was what? Tombstone pizza. That's when it first came out. That's like all we ate all the time. Tombstone, tombstone. Like
that was
that's
a
when
treat.
frozen pizza. Yeah.
Or we'd have a hodgepodge of stuff that my mom would make. And no, mommy was good at cooking, but if we had to do it ourselves, it was like, what do we got? What can
Well,
we
yeah,
drum
because
up?
they were working, so we would come home first and we'd be like starving. So that's what it was. I'm like, you spread the crackers. No, you spread the crackers.
Oh, sometimes it was the orange cheese. Remember, sometimes it was the orange cheese. I remember
Oh
making.
yeah. Oh, the Ritz crackers too. Yeah.
No, I was thinking of the saltines.
Oh yeah,
I
that's what
mean,
I'm saying. We had saltines and then we had the Ritz crackers. We had all kinds of crackers.
yeah, because you could buy a lot in a box. So you'd have the
Yeah,
sleeves. Yes, you felt
snacks
like
on a budget.
like
Yeah. Yeah, you're
like
right.
we had so much food. We had so much food because you're like, oh my God, there's 4 sleeves in here. It's like this will last.
Actually, it was a great, yeah, it was a great snack. It filled us up till we could eat when, mom or dad would make dinner, which was usually like three-quarters of the plate mienzo, meat, like kielbasa or something.
Yeah. That's
But
when we like stopped eating meat because it was just like, we're too fat. We're eating too much meat.
yeah, I know. I'm like, why do we feel this way? It just didn't feel good after a while. I'm like, I'm not eating more any meat. And Tata, our dad, we call him. It's just like, what are you talking about? You're European, you're Polish, you gotta eat. And I'm like, nope, I'm gonna try experimenting. But anyway, so yeah, anything else, Monica? I think we kind of covered it. If you're listening to this, if we missed a big segment in the 90s that was very obvious and we missed it, please share a review. We'd love to hear from you.
We would. We'd love it. And, I think one of the things I love about trends and stuff is like it brings people together. It's like maybe there's a reason why it's kind of coming back, but it like makes you feel like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
connection. I
Yeah, there's
agree.
something about it. It's like,
Like you got a choker. Let me see your choker. Oh, it's so cute.
yeah,
We got chokers
like, oh,
together.
you're fun, you're like me, or
It
I don't
is.
know, it's just kind of interesting the psychology behind it. Like, oh, does that mean like you want to do it because you want to belong, and you want to feel good
Yeah.
and so I think it just brings community, and as long as you're not like, well, total side note, remember that we had Nike shoes was big back then.
It still is. Yeah. There's still,
No, but back then it was like they were so expensive, and if you didn't have a
there
real
still
Nike shoe,
are.
well, yeah, but I'm just saying when back then it
They
was just like
were.
the
You're
black
right.
Nikes with the white
Nike's was
sole.
huge.
It was like expensive to get those, and like that's where it's just kind of like where you have to like spend the money. But this stuff wasn't like spending money. It was just kind of a look and a feel. You could do your hair. It wasn't necessarily like a price point that was outrageous.
Yeah. Nikes were outrageous and yeah, like they still are. But I do remember. So that's another one you can throw in there. It was, it wasn't just for the guys though. It was for girls too. Like wearing Nikes was to this day. I think it's pretty
And it's kind of,
popular.
I'm sorry, this is tangent, not tangent, but, bantering here. It makes you kind of think, we have social media now. Back then, there was no social media, but it was still like you were cool if you had maybe there was a way to identify, identification. You go to a concert or like you are, I don't know, you're participating in it. And so, but we didn't have social media. What we still did it because you were cool if you did it. But now it's like there's social media. And I just feel like they don't have really, I don't know, like the trends of like what is cool now. It's not pushed on social media, or maybe it is. Maybe I'm,
Yeah, I
yeah,
think that is interesting just to think about what, in general, not having social media back then yet. How did trends start? Because trends probably trickle a little bit faster now with social media, right? Because it's so easy just to put things out there. Whereas, your circle of friends, people in the school, how else would you figure out trends, right? Like it would just be in the
be by
circles of
with
friends.
people. Yeah. Like you're in school and it was like
School is it, really. I mean,
TV, you got the MTV.
yeah, that's true
That
for
was
the
what,
limited stations you had, but maybe if
but
you
I
had
think that's
cable, you
where
had
it
more.
came from. Yeah, I think that's where it came from. It's like MTV was like the signature of cool.
Yeah.
And then it would just kind of filter down. And I think this was part of the fandom thing. I think you're a fan if you wear these cool things. If you're not, you're not cool. So you had to. You had to somehow figure out a way. And I think everyone found a way.
Yeah.
Or you were just a nerd and you didn't belong in the cool group.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's a nature of that, right? Instinctively, like as human beings, we all want to fit in naturally because it's just,
Yeah, you want to
it makes you
belong.
feel like you belong. Yeah. So,
So go get that choker because it's back. Not this one.
I bet
But
Claire's is still around, right? Yeah.
yes.
It's still a good
Yeah.
place to get earrings and accessories. I
Butterfly
still,
clips, like you said.
Yeah, butterfly clips, little backpacks. I bet they sell a few of those. And
They probably
so,
have animals on it because all those like boo boo bear babies or whatever those boo boo.
oh yeah, that's something. Yeah. Luckily, my
But
daughter's older. But anyway, that is a wrap. Anything else, Monica?
no, it's all good. This was so fun
Okay.
to go back in
Yeah, I felt like we just went back to high school and then
time.
some. Okay, everyone. Thanks for joining us. We'll talk to you next time. Bye.